Hello everyone, Fotis here. So we're gonna play some more Wrath of the Righteous. We just cleansed the Ward Stone and we are about to leave the Great Garrison here. So let's go at it. We have almost also our first mythic path that we have to get into. We're gonna do this shortly. I have read a bit about the mythic paths and their feats and abilities.
Make way, warrior queen coming through with a round for the heroes. Whoa, the heart is packed. And you considered nixing this little shindig, Beth?
Oh, we're back at the tavern. When Anivia reaches the long table, your party is gathered around. She heavily flops onto the bench and hands out the tankards of beer.
I did consider it, and I am still considering it. It hasn't even been a week since the last demon was booted out of Canabris, and we really should be in a period of mourning for all the city's fallen. But the people deserve to celebrate, and he deserves to be honored for saving the city and possibly all of Mendhov.
Agreed. That was one hell of a fight.
One hell of a fight calls for one hell of a party.
According to the Watch reports, there has been no demon activity whatsoever outside Canabris. I get the feeling the Fiends are as shocked by what happened as we are. What happened in the garrison, what you did, it was a miracle. I truly believe that the gods remembered us and decided to intervene.
Miracle? I don't think so. But maybe, who knows?
Beth, come on, you agreed. No serious business today.
All right, I'm done. No more. Who would have thought we'd be celebrating a successful attack on the Grey Garrison, our own fortress, and that we'd blow the roof off the place?
It's simply unforgivable.
Comes the cheerful voice of someone sitting at the far corner of the table. Who's that?
While we're on the topic of the roof, there's already a rumor going around that you have been blessed by Iomedae herself. And it was her power granted to you that destroyed the garrison's walls and roof. And it turns out the people want a little piece of that blessing for themselves. The townsfolk are gathering chunks of the garrison's rubble as souvenirs and talismans. And I'm sure they'll hit the black market soon enough. Oh, yeah. Here, read on this for me. For good luck.
Anivia pulls a piece of grey stone from her pocket. Oh, she wants my blessing. I wonder if I can get a cut of the sales. Oh my god, the dialogues, man. Breathe on the stone. We need all the luck we can get.
Nice. I'll put it on display at home. Or maybe I'll make a hole in it and wear it as a pendant.
You can wear it as an... I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, do as you please.
Nevi! What are you on about now?
What do you mean? Do you see many people at this table who've been personally blessed by Iomedae herself?
Well, a couple perhaps.
Says the same mirthful voice that joined in before. Who is she?
Iomedae's blessings are not conveyed through stones, and as public officials, we really shouldn't.
Irabeth looks to the end of the table where the voice originated and her eyes widen as her words trail off. Who is she, the one that is talking?
what you said about public officials, but I myself have acquired a few pieces of stone and also wish to ask our hero to breathe on them for good luck. So, what now? Are you going to toss me out of this fine establishment?
The woman dressed in unswarthy finery raises her eyebrows. The king, the queen, I mean.
Your Majesty.
Yes, it is I. I made the journey here to deduct the cost of repairing the garrison roof from your salary. We have not been introduced. Galfrey of Mendev.
Shake her hand. You shake the hands of queens and kings now? No bow? I would bow. Because if you have watched previous episodes, I was bitching about how in this game every seat of power is held by a female. But, you know, even so, in situations like this, I wouldn't be disrespectful. Even if I dislike the fact that Olcat is trying to push a message down our throats with this bullshit. Even so, I wouldn't show disrespect to a queen, and all these options here are disrespectful, which is ironical if you consider that again. Olcat is trying to push a message down our throats about females in power. Then they don't give us an option to show our respect to the figure of authority here, which I would gladly do. Like, I would pick an option that has me kneeling before the queen. You know what I mean? But there is none, which is funny. You don't shake hands with kings and queens. Maybe kiss their hands, but maybe kiss her hand. But I don't like the rumors of your beauty were not exaggerated. This is all very disrespectful stuff to speak to royalty. Kiss her hand, at least if there's no kneeling involved, which I would gladly kneel before the queen. If there's no something like that, it should be kiss her hand, and this, the queen has graced us with her presence. Again, it's one of these situations that the writers don't have experience. They must be very young people. They don't know how to conduct themselves in formal situations, I take it. Anyway, it's an honor, Your Majesty. Yes, this is good, but not with shake her hand. God damn, man. It should be at least kiss her hand. It's an honor, Your Majesty. And even kiss someone's hand, like I have seen in medieval movies and stuff like that, that people, I don't know if it's true or not, but I know they would kiss the hands of a ruler, mostly if it was the Pope or some religious figure. But I'm pretty sure I've seen many times kissing the hand of their lord or their king or whatever. But yeah. Again, I'm nitpicking. But, you know, this is supposed to be a role-playing game. A role, capital R, role-playing game. This is out of... you can't play the role of a respectful barbarian. A respectful peasant to the queen. You can't play the role here. Oh, I have to move on. Fotis, move on. Get over it, man. I won't move. God damn it. It's an honor, Your Majesty, but I will disregard this. Let's pretend this doesn't exist. It's an honor, Your Majesty.
And for me also. So, this is what he looks like. The one all Mendev is talking about. News of your deeds reached me even before my messengers could.
Your Majesty, we were just... I'll have them arrange.
Calm yourself, Commander. I deliberately came here without any fanfare because I did not wish to draw attention away from our honored hero here.
Oh,
My personal guard and the force I brought with me are standing watch outside the city. I ordered all your sentries to stand down. They also deserve a break. Every person who tirelessly fought to save Canabris will enjoy themselves today. And my reinforcements will ensure peace and order.
I mean, she's likable. I like her, and she looks good too. To be honest, she looks very good. She's very beautiful. I like her. And she's very polite. She acknowledges our victory and our efforts. She's compassionate. She wants everybody to take a break. But, my dear Queen, last time we had a celebration in this freaking town. Freaking Demon Lord killed a dragon here and corrupted the Wardstone. I don't think we should be celebrating, but that's just my thoughts. We're here celebrating while the demons might be planning their next campaign. It's not the formal thing. On the other hand, these are dire times. And there was an attack of demons, like we were partying when the demons attacked. I feel like I have to say this. I feel like I have to object here. Yeah, we'll go with this. We're here celebrating while the demons might be planning their next campaign.
Oh, I do not doubt that, even for a moment. But we will not give them another chance to catch us off our guard. It is time to turn back the tide.
How? By holding a party here?
I did not come here solely to give you this chance to celebrate. But all serious discussions and official announcements can wait until tomorrow. I have big plans for all of you. Especially for you. But I want to keep you in suspense for a little while longer, so I shan't say another word. Let us mark this victory. My first toast is to you, the hero of Canabris. Now, what are we drinking?
You do realize, Your Majesty, that the town is utterly destroyed, eh? And we are celebrating our victory here like everything is alright. The whole town is destroyed.
The fires of Canabris have died down. Now the army's path leads to the walls of Dresden, a fallen citadel that the Crusaders have been trying in vain to reclaim for 70 years.
Oh wow.
The new piece on the board might give their efforts some added momentum.
Army's path leads to the walls of Dresden, a fallen citadel that the Crusaders have been trying in vain to reclaim. Also the demons have it. Is it a siege? To the walls of Dresden. Are we going to a siege or what? Oh, I hate this. I hate when this happens. Journal entries while we have no control over the game. Leave a review. You don't want me to do a review on your game. No, I'm kidding. I like the game. Is that him next to Irabeth, the hero who saved Kenabres? The queen is coming! The queen!
Rise, warriors. Today is a day of sorrow and pride. Sorrow because we weep for our brothers and sisters who perished in Kenabres. Pride because despite demonic treachery, our heroes repelled the attack and saved the city. I, Queen Golfrey of Mendev, declare this day the first day of the 5th Crusade. And I am glad to introduce the one who will lead the attack on the forces of the Abyss. The hero of Kenabres, Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. Your leader from now unto victory or death. And now it's time to rest. Everyone is dismissed.
Oh, I'm elite commander. You heard the queen, dismissed!
There. The troop review is finished. I'll give you some time to look around the camp, and then I shall expect your presence at headquarters.
Oh, we are a general. What are we? Give us... she made us a general. Commander, please allow me to join you while you inspect our encampment. Ha! I hold rank over here now. Finally! Finally! A male. A male holds some authority. I'm superior to you now. You'll do as I say, or you'll be hanged. Okay, Beth? Alright. Oh my god, so many entries. What the fuck? Let it finish. Alright. The beginning of a long road. Let's start from the top, I guess. The outcasts. Some representatives. Ah, okay. Cold water is the last chapter to complete the quest or it will fail. So again we have time constraints, eh? Oh man, I hate this. Consumed by the war against the demons, Crusaders can sometimes forget that life goes on outside the crusade. Take Jerna, for instance. The young cleric of Erastil who was merely passing through Kenabres but who was unavoidably detained when the scary scythe came down. Ah! Visit Cherno in Chili Creek. Wait for the liberation of Kenabres. Where are we? Highlands. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Alright, so we have to visit the Chili Creek, Sword of Valor, banner over the Citadel. The fight for Kenabres marked the beginning of the 5th Crusade. The next objective is Dresden, once the capital of the Crusader movement, and now a demon citadel. Ah, who will win? It is an equation with an infinite number of unknowns. The finest military minds failed to bring an end to this war, but a new leader now stands in command, one different from all the others, and perhaps this new variable will produce a different result. Well said. Well said. We'll see. Make it Dresden. The army sets off from Kenabres to Dresden. Between the two cities there are miles and miles of lands maimed by the claws of the abyss. How many of those who set out will reach their destination alive? Will anyone join them along the way? Time is a luxury they do not have, and the chances that the whole situation will change unpredictably increase with each passing day. So are we there? Are we at Dresden or are we on the way to Dresden? I think we are on the way to Dresden, we're not there. And we just make the camp here to rest or something. I don't think we are there yet. Our quest is make it to Dresden, yeah. So it's a journey. Miles and miles of lands between the two cities, maimed by the claws of the dark abyss. Okay. Okay. Next, the beginning of a long road. The fight for Kenabres is over, and the hero has received the honors he deserves. Now he is the Crusaders' Knight Commander. I think I'm a general, eh? She made me a general. Queen Galfrey of Mendev personally placed the army under his command. Yes. And together they conducted a troop review. Only a few steps remain to prepare for the long road to an unknown goal. The Queen is waiting in the command tent to explain to the commander the task he has been set. Meanwhile, the commander has some time to personally evaluate the fighting ability of his new army. Examine the campsite of the Eagle Watch. Find the location of the recruits from Nerosian. Examine the campsite of the Kenabres Knights. And talk to the army quartermaster. What else? Voice in the darkness. Relations and romances. Within an impenetrable darkness, a voice has cried out. Is this a friend or a foe alluring in its prey? And what connection might this voice have to the slain dragon Terendelev? Use Terendelev's scale. Perhaps your mythic power is sufficient to pierce through the darkness. Try using Terendelev's scale. What voice? A voice has cried out. What voice? I don't remember this. Pierce through the darkness. We'll do this first. Try using Terendelev's scale. What's this? Crusade quests. Opening. The last chapter. Okay. Laymen believe that a military commander's success is built on their intellect, insight, or personal courage. However, all these qualities are useless if the leader lacks the one that matters most. Unshakable authority among the rank and file, ensuring that they follow orders quickly and without question. True. The commander assumed control of the Crusader army only recently, and he will have to quickly master the art of managing a military host. The commander's early successes or failures in his new post will determine whether the soldiers trust his leadership or lose faith in him. Wipe out the band of cultists. A band of cultists who participated in the attack on Kenabres is retreating in the direction of Dresden. The first task of the commander's army is to capture and eliminate them so that they cannot warn the demons. Nice. Makes sense. Find the lost relic of the Crusaders. According to chronicles, one of the Crusades' relic was lost in the lands the commander army is about to pass through. The power of this artifact would be useful in the march on Dresden. Perhaps it would be wise to spend some time carefully exploring the right bank of the West Selen. Okay. Okay. So, let's try to use Terendelev scale. Which one though? You focus your mythic power into the scale. Almost as soon as you begin channeling the energy, you find yourself robbed of your senses again. Excuse me. The endless darkness surrounds you once more. You attempt to begin your search for the voice, but it is impossible to tell if you are even moving without any senses. As you ponder how to proceed, an idea occurs to you. If mythic power brought you here, perhaps it can help you as well. And so you bring your power to bear. The illumination of your power pushes back the darkness and restores some semblance of your sense. As you attempt to gain your bearings, you hear a sniffle before a voice calls out seemingly from every direction. Is that light? Is someone there? I am Sarivok, the commander of the 5th Crusade. The 5th Crusade? That doesn't sound right. Were there that many? Why can't I remember? Please tell me how you got here. That doesn't sound right. Were there that many? Why can't I remember? The only thing I can remember clearly is this endless darkness. I was beginning to think that I was just a figment of the darkness's imagination. If something exists besides this emptiness, then I wish to escape. I reached this place using a scale of the Silver Dragon Terendelef. You hear the voice vocalizing its frustrations, as it seems to be thinking, Terendelef? Why does that sound so familiar? Silence fills the darkness once more. As the silence drags on, you begin to wonder whether the voice had somehow left the void. Suddenly, you are startled by a sudden exclamation. I remember! I am Terendelef! Do you remember how you got here or where here is? No, I might remember my name, but my memory is otherwise full of holes. Do you remember me? Do you remember what happened to you? I was fighting the Scary and then Terendelef. It's in quote unquote, why though? Terendelef trails off as she seems to be remembering the fight. I don't remember how it ended, but this isn't the River of the Souls or the Boneyard, so I guess it didn't end the way I would expect. Do you remember me? I'm sorry, all I can see of you right now is a blinding light, so I can't tell if I've ever seen you before. If I knew your name before, I'm afraid that my memory of that is missing. What happens now? I wish I could say that I will follow you out of here and escape. But if you used my scale to reach here, then it sounds like you are projecting your consciousness to my location rather than physically traveling here. So I doubt I can follow you when you leave. Could you please return to speak to me on occasion? I swear that I won't lose to this darkness. Just like you didn't lose to that wound. A gasp echoes in the darkness. Wait, I do remember you, Sarivok. I met you before my fight against the Scary. You had an unnatural wound from a demonic attack. Why did I suddenly remember that? Could it be that talking to you is helping me to piece my memories together? If so, I hope to see you again so we can have some more conversations. Is it Terendelef, or is it something else that is trying to corrupt me or something? You open your eyes and find yourself back where you started, holding the silver scale. It must be Terendelef because I came to this place through one of her pieces, so of her body. Through her body essentially, so it must be her essence. Alright. That's done. Now what? Let's talk to Irabeth. We can't talk to Irabeth. Oh, the storyteller. The old elf smiles when he hears your footsteps. Allow me to congratulate you on your victory, and on acquiring mythical powers capable of casting down the strongest of demons. Take a look at the page I got from the Grey Garrison. The storyteller carefully takes the page from your hands. His finger touches the ancient letters gently. Examining them lightly, following their lines, I see myself. Young, energetic, able to see. Oh gods, have I found the key to my past? Finally, I will find out what my own mind has been hiding from me. Have I read that? I should read anything, everything, because I don't want to lose any buffs or new abilities or whatever. Let's do that before we start giving away things. Some notes written in ancient Elven runic script. I think I have read the rest of it. The rest of this. Terendelev. Did we learn anything? No. Okay, let's talk to the old guy again. The elf's expression becomes withdrawn, the wrinkles on his face soften. Thank you, Sarivok, and please follow me to my story. Let us embark on this journey together. The storyteller inhales sharply a few times and begins his story. They are living. The people of Keonin faced the coming earthfall and admitted that they were incapable of handling the disaster. Proud rulers, artful crafters, brave warriors, wise mages, and skilled healers, all of them hurried to the gate to Sovirian, looking around fearfully. A clean, safe world is waiting for them there. My people decided not to fight for Golarion. I am ashamed, and I am sorry for them. Their hearts wavered in the face of the catastrophe, but my will is strong. I am staying. My kinfolk are looking at me angrily. How dare I diminish their decision with my recklessness? My choice makes them cowards, traitors of their own home. One of them, my former mentor, looks at me bitterly. He hands me a neat notebook with a tree bark cover. In case you change your mind. With a heavy sigh, he returns to the line of those departing. Forgive me, brothers and sisters. I watch the gate of the Sovirian stone close, separating me from them. It's time for me to go too. I open my master's notebook. These are his notes about traveling between worlds. In case you change your mind, he hopes the burden I shouldered voluntarily will be too much. I will lose heart and find my way to Sovirian. That will never happen. My mouth set stubbornly. I tear my master's notebook to pieces. I use my forced pride as a shield against my fear of what is to come. The music is nice, but it's driving me crazy with how loud it is sometimes. Especially in situations like this, the music should be more, more chill. Like, there's no need to be such an epic music here. We're not fighting or anything. A bit more atmospheric would be nice here. Why did the elves decide to flee, not fight? The storyteller's lips perish with disdain. They are afraid to lose what they have. They were rulers, long-lived and powerful. They valued their lives and sunshine too much to enter the fight with the aftermath of Earthfall. Your mentor is a mage, then you must be too, yes? Yes, I am an archmage, and this title is well deserved. I have acquired delicate mastery and succeeded in many areas of magic, but curiosity has always pushed me towards new knowledge since the first day of my apprenticeship. What is the Soverian Stone? A magnificent crystal bent into an arc by a mighty hand of an ancient divine creator. A magnificent crystal bent into an arch by a mighty hand of our great gate to other worlds. Ah, it breathes power, it dreams of eternity. Why are you angry at your fellow elves? I spent many hundreds of years in Kionin. I have always admired the way my kinfolk cared for the forest that was our home, but the rest of the world seemed to mean nothing to them. But I love Golarion, all its places, all the forms it manifests in. I traveled widely and then came home and told my kinfolk about my travels, but they weren't interested. They only cared about Kionin. Their lack of desire to hear about the wider world makes me sad and angry. What happened next? Earthfall happened at night. I am standing at the top of my tower, many miles to the north of Kionin. And I see a blaze far in the south. I hear a horrendous rumble. The air is groaning, giving way to a huge rock, rushing down on my world. And then a blow. Vibration that penetrates everything, reaching down into the bowels of Golarion and up to the vaults of the sky. Crunching bones, blood from burst vessels filling my eyes with darkness. Drowning in timelessness along with countless denizens of Golarion. Never before have we been so united in our feelings. When I come round, the darkness remains. My first terrible thought, I'm blind. But no. Little by little I begin to see the stone wall. I'm alive. But why is it so dark? The answer is quick. The smell of ash everywhere. The great burnt sacrifice filled the air with incinerated particles of what was recently the continent of Asland. Great clouds of ash covered the sky, cutting us off from the sun and the moon, dooming us to dusk at day and complete darkness at night. My heart sinks with fear. Treacherous thoughts fill my mind. Why did I stay? Why didn't I run like everyone else when I had the chance? I clench my teeth and stand up to watch Earthfall, proudly, like the last Archmage of Kionin should. Will my world really perish like this? Will I perish? No, that will never happen. I'm still alive and I can fight Earthfall and the darkness. Not run from it in a blind panic like my kinfolk and my cowardly teacher. But what can I do? I will not stop the disaster. I will hardly be able to save empires from their destruction. What can I do? I'm but one archmage, powerful and weak at the same time. Earthfall, I know what it is, kinda. A disaster of untold proportions, an unborn planet dropped on Golarion by blind fate or someone's evil will. A blow so strong that the continent of Asland is destroyed within moments, turned to ashes, wiped off the face of Golarion. In this burnt sacrifice, clouds of ash and dust are born, stealing our sun. Without the warmth of our star, the air cools, the soil is barren, dark creatures crawl out of their lairs to rule. And the most frightening thing, without the sun, all hope dies in the heart. This is the age of darkness. The 1,000-year period in which the sun's light was blocked by the ash. of the earth from the Earthfall. It began with a rain of meteorites summoned from the sky by powerful magic and lasted until the sun's light had been restored roughly a millennium later. During the Age of Darkness, all major civilizations across Golarion were destroyed, ushering in a time of anarchy and destruction. What was the tower you mentioned? It's my retreat to the north of Kionin. My home away from home, my observatory. From its top I watched the stars and, when they were correctly aligned, the other worlds as well. Here in the northern wastelands I found the highest mountain and built a tower on top of it. On clear days I could see the mist over the lake of mists and veils in the east. That's how high I was. What are you going to do next? I don't know. I need to think. My opponent Earthfall is much stronger than me. Without noticing, the storyteller raises his voice to a shout. It is merciless! It does not simply destroy life, it kills an era, ending the greatness of Golarion civilization. They will sink into oblivion, be forgotten as if they never existed. I need to think. The elf suddenly winces and is silent for a few moments as he calms his heavy breathing. Forgive me, I shouldn't have raised my voice. This story was much harder than many before it. Most likely because I played the main role in it. It is so strange to see myself feel the emotions stirring me up inside. Those that I felt a long time ago and not remember them. It's like I split, I became both the storyteller and the main character. Too bad the story ended at that moment. Please, if you find other pages covered with ancient elven writings on your travels, bring them to me. I might be able to shed some light on my past and we will find out how my story ended and perhaps even why I forgot it. Tell me about Earthfall again. They are leaving. Oh. I think we've been through this. Yeah. Oh my god, let me out of this conversation, bro. Thank you for your stories. Have you decided to join the crusade? I have decided not to, I'm afraid. What? My path and the path of the crusade lead in the same direction, but alas, they are not yet one and the same. After the demons were driven away from Kenabres, the path into the world wound became open, if only temporarily. I'm planning on using this opportunity to visit the elf Fall Silent. It doesn't matter now. I'd hate to bore you with the details of my venture, which may prove useless even for myself. However, I'll try to return to the Crusaders and aid them in their confrontation with the demons after I'm done. I hope to meet you again in this world rather than the next. Examine the items I'm carrying. Give the storyteller the broken buckle and the necessary materials. Restore this relic for me. The elf cautiously uncorks the vials and begins to work his enchantments. The essence evaporates, turning into light that streams onto the buckle. The light thickens, becoming gold. The Covenant of the Inheritor. That is the name of this relic. Covenant of the Inheritor. This buckle once adorned the belt of a glorious knight from Mendev. It is the embodiment of a promise made to a young girl by a powerful deity. The embodiment of a promise made to a young girl by a powerful deity. A great promise that has changed much in the world. When you touch the restored relic, a strange vision comes to you. It is as if you can see the events that happened to it in the past. A burning sensation spreads across your chest from the very spot where your mysterious wound sometimes open. What is this? The influence of the storyteller's spells, or is it something else? I had a vision. The old elf frowns. How strange. You are a remarkable mortal. No one has ever shared my visions before. What do you think caused it? Perhaps these things have something to do with your destiny, or the fate of someone related to you. I do not have an answer, only advice. Seek out such relics, look for what links them all, and you will know the truth. Nothing else. We have read this before. Alright. We have exhausted all the dialogues with him, so now we have a level and a mythic path to take care of. Oh, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Nura... what? Nura Dendiwar's tent. I need to... Let's stay pointing to the north because I'm gonna get lost here. Encampment of Kenabres soldiers. Let's start from the top and do a roundabout. Okay, this is the commander's tent. These are the knights of Kenabres, all that's left of the orders that were billeted in the city. Billeted in the city. Right. It's hard, but we have to be tough. When she was human, Saint Iomidai suffered even worse. Okay. The demons will pay for everything they've done. I don't see any dialogue options. Are these all generic? Chapel tent. Examine the campsite of the Kenabres Knights. That was all. I thought there would be something here, like conversation or something. Look, let's go into the chapel, I guess. We outfitted this tent to be used as our chapel. Even the less pious crusaders will come here to say their prayers when the final battle is upon us. I've seen it happen in my previous campaigns. Altar of Torak, the father of creation, the dwarven god of craft and kin. Sarana, the healing light, the goddess of the sun, healing and redemption. Desna, goddess of freedom, travel, luck and dreams. This place has been sanctified. It can protect the area around it from the corruption of the abyss. Altar of Iomidai, the light of the sword. The goddess of justice and valor, the patron of the crusades. And there are still... okay. So all the major deities here, the good deities at least. No Abadar I see. Oh, they salute me. It's tough. It's hard, but we have to be tough. When she was human, Saint Iomide suffered even worse. It's an honor. Okay. I said I would go left, so let's go left. Field medic. Yeah, let's go left. We leave the headquarters for last. Crpg tent. This is mine and Anivia's tent. We are both used to traveling, but the queen insisted our tent to be furnished like a commanding officer's. Adventures of a Fearless Crusader. Briggy the Sausage Maker. Oh, I remember this bullshit. I have already wasted my time with this. I'll take your stuff here, Beth. I'll sell everything. Sorry about that. Oh! I think we found a nice armor for our friend Sheila here. Thank you, Rabeth. I think I missed something there. This massive bed is clean and neatly made. Only commanding officers are allowed such luxury during marches. This +2 half plate grants its wearer +2 enhancement bonus to constitution. Not bad. But unfortunately, 0 max dexterity. What else?
It is laid as directed. This is how it was meant to be. Let no one bar our path.
Examine the campsite of the Eagle Watch. These are the fighters of the Eagle Watch. I personally chose everyone that's standing here, and I'm ready to vouch for each of them. Alright. Finally, we are on the offensive. I'm so tired of hiding in a hole. Hello, dear Ember. I've seen so many happy faces today. It's so good. Anyone else we should talk to? No?
I fear nothing.
How did we miss such a crowd of cultists in Canabras? I will loot everything that is a nail to the ground, people. Just watch your stuff. Watch your stuff around me. Happy to serve, Commander. All this shit is mine. I will sell everything. Oh, they're doing push-ups here. Straighten up, arms tight to your sides. He's training them. Ulbrich is training the Crusaders. The Queen gave us an order and we can't let her down. True. It's high time we destroy all the demonic abominations. I mean, they have high morale, which is good. That's what that I see after my inspection. What's she doing? She's standing watch here.
So be it.
Recruit. Summoned Earth Elemental. What's he doing here? Okay.
So you say.
There it is. That's why I want to explore every nook and cranny.
I shall carve a path if need be.
Oh. Cyclops? Grandma Gretlen, the director. Good afternoon, your commanderness. Your commanderness. Do you remember us? We are the crew from the next door theater company. Yeah, I remember. The one you saved in Canabres, back when you weren't your commanderness yet. As you can see, we've come on the campaign with you. We signed up to clean pots and mend the soldiers' clothes. Keeping up a theater is expensive, so we all have to take side jobs. But we don't stop what we're doing. We're going to put on a play about your legendary feats. Huh. Of course the crowd scenes are difficult. We can't find the people to play the hordes of demons, and we decided against using a ritual to summon real demons. Thank God. Luckily we have Master Kem. He's invented a way to solve this problem using sound. We caught a pig and some piglets who can... Oh my god, I can't. We caught a pig and some piglets who ran away from a burnout village. The gloom and husky half-orc mumble softly. We put the piglets in a box and scare them a little, and the sound they make is just like an approaching demon horde. Okay. But the most important question is, of course, choosing the lead actor who will play the great Knight Commander. We had a right Barney over it, breathing a number of lances as well as a shovel, a rolling pin and a set of back scratchers, but we just couldn't decide no matter what. Maybe you can help us. We have two candidates that are most suited to the role. One will have the honor of conveying your heroism upon the stage, Commander. Oh my god. Don't you have any other actors who even vaguely resembles me? We are a small and poorly funded theater and we only have a few actors, but they're so talented. One of a kind. I've chosen the ones that are the best for your role. Trust my vision, I have more than a few successful plays under my belt. A Cyclops actor? Really? He's completely tame, believe me. Has a few issues with articulation, but what a powerful physique. We'll make him a nice costume, wash him up, brush his hair. Truth be told, in our show, you mainly just make short heroic exclamations at the fateful moment, like, onward, or we'll never give up. Or, my heart burns with courage. Lumpkin can definitely handle the script. A gnome? Are you serious? Not a gnome, two gnomes. A Rabbeldam and Harifant are twins. One of them sits on the other's shoulders and puts on a long coat so they can play tall characters. They switch places every so often, so each gets their moment of fame. And that way they each only have to learn half of the script. Alright. You are the director, it's your choice. Wonderful! Sorry we took you away from all the important things heroes and commanders do. We are off to rehearsal. I mean, first we'll wash some pots, then we are off to a rehearsal. Let's go, you lazy lumps. Don't embarrass old grandma now. Okay. Whatever. Lumpkin is my name. I am actor. I'd rather shovel horse shit than soldier's grab. Shit smells better. Wouldn't be surprised if it tastes better too.
power to be found in places such as this.
Oh. May Kenabres be damned. Anonymous pamphlet. I spit on the streets of Kenabres. I spit on its granite walls and its stained glass windows. If tomorrow the ground trembles, splits apart and devours this cursed city, I will not shed one tear. No one here, not a single soul, deserves any compassion. Everyone who lives in the city is a criminal. If there were any justice in this world, every one of them would be hanging from the gallows. Prelate Halrun and Queen Galfrey chief amongst them. Ask anyone on the streets what they know of mongrels. The answer will be dumb silence, or the lower dice of a scoundrel who knows their crimes but doesn't want to think about it. Mongrels, a disgusting nickname, which the residents of the city have given to the brave Crusader heroes who defeated the forces of evil, but paid for it with their health. Covered with scabs and tumors, bloated and gnarled, they were no longer beautiful enough to be tolerated by the very people they had saved. As a reward for their heroism, the city dwellers exiled them to the sewers and damp caves beneath the city. The author of these words went down there and spoke with them, and I'll have you know that the ugliest of them is more noble than all the paladins of Mendev, not to mention that the head-chopping prelate and his murderous queen. And if any pretend... Oh my god, this bitch that is laughing all the time. God damn it, man. And if any pretend that today's city dwellers aren't responsible for the crime of their grandfathers, then I will spit in their face, for the grandchildren of the exiled are still down there, crawling in the mud and eating garbage. And everyone who knows about this and does nothing, and everyone who should know but prefers blissful ignorance, I saw they are all guilty, and they repeat the same crime every day. And as long as this doesn't change, any citizen who desires to fight a demon should take a knife and stab themselves in the stomach. God damn. For your city has already rotted, and you are no better than the demons. And if anyone would repent and right this terrible wrong, they should turn their weapons on the prudish paladins who preach good but defend an order that flies in the face of justice. Down with the paladins! Down with Prelate Halrun! Down with Queen Galfrey! Insane. You are insane, whoever wrote this. What's happening here? Who is Jen? Do you know what a queen does to people who keep here waiting? I don't, but I know better than to find out. Something, this name reminds me of something. Oh, it's Wolfie. It's not him. Ah, yes, the cleric. Good day, do you remember me? I'm Jerno, we spoke in the Defender's Heart. So you are the commander of the crusade now. Era still knows it's hard to imagine someone worthier of taking up the post than the savior of Kenabres. May the good gods help you prevail. Who are you? No, I remember who are you. What were you doing in the Defender's Heart? What I was bound to do under my holy orders. I healed the wounded and burdened up the healthy to fight another day. Have you joined the crusade? Don't take it amiss, but no, I haven't. I have my own task. I'm needed in Chili Creek, a tiny hamlet which, due to some oversight, has been left without a priest these many years. I'm about to set sail for there. I'll be making my journey along. Like it's exactly the same dialogue as in the tavern. Why do they have it like it was a new dialogue? Yes, cheers for the commander. Now answer my questions. Where are the mail certs? According to the paperwork, we are supposed to have 50. I personally deposited the money for them in the army's treasury. Oh. He's making contributions to the crusade. Nice of him. From the moment I met him, I knew this dude knows what's up. The Queen is expecting you, Knight Commander, so I shall not detain you. We can talk later after our sovereign departs. talk to the army's quartermaster. The burly soldier with an impressive beard greets you with a broad smile. Wilser Garms, the camp quartermaster at your service. How may I be of help? Oh, dude, you are fat. Tell me about yourself. Yeah, because I really know. I want to know about him. The quartermaster looks away sheepishly. There isn't much to tell, really. I was born in Kenabres in a humble family. I got an education, taught myself to read and write. Got drafted into the army, spent 3 years as a shield bearer in the first line. I left after I did my time and joined the stonemasons guild, then moved on to the shipwrights and rose to a crew chief. Sailed to Iobaria twice and returned with goods. Made some money, built a house, but haven't started the family yet. I think I will after we are done with this war. I think this is enough. Please don't tell me anything else about you. Of course you had to. But a few years ago, something started gnawing at me. I got this feeling like I needed to go home, that there was a storm headed for my native city. And when there is trouble in Mendev, there's only one thing to do. You go to the recruiter and sign up for the army. And so I did. At first they wanted me to make me an infantry sergeant, but then they decided I'd be better fit in the supply department. I can take care of army property and I'm pretty handy around the warehouse. Not to mention I know how to manage a band of helpers. And so that's how I became quartermaster. Wilson gives you a shy smile and shrugs, as if this were a wholly unremarkable story typical of any crusader. Alright, what are your duties in the camp? A little bit of everything. What's an officer to a soldier? A strict father. So what does this make a quartermaster like myself? Something like their mom, that's what. I make sure the lads have everything they need to defeat the enemy and come back from battle in one piece. Wilson starts ticking off his fingers. That means food, firewood, medicine, tents, mended clothes, fixed weapons. The horses have got to be fed and watered, the camps got to be fortified by the evening and broken up by the morning. I make sure the wages are paid on time and the wagon wheels don't squeak. And then there are reports. Gods, until you asked, I never realized how many duties I actually had. What do the soldiers think of their new commander? They mostly tell tales about your unusual power, but they don't shy away from talking about you as a person too. Soldiers are always like that. If Iomidae herself descended from heaven, you bet they would jabber on about how she grips her sword and how good she looks in her armor. Word is that you are as good a swordsman as you are a spellcaster. There was even a heated debate as to whether you wield your weapon with your left hand and cast spells with your right, or the other way around. Folk came down on the side of sword in right, spells in left. But I bet they can't wait for a chance to see you in action, just to be sure. Well, they will be disappointed because I use both my hands to hold my weapon, so... we'll trade later. After I have picked up everything.
This is how it was meant to be. Let no one bar our path.
This is Irabeth's house. What is this? Oh, this is Nura Dendiwar's tent. It seems she brought a lot of unnecessary items along with her. Oh, don't worry about it. I will relieve her of them shortly. Okay, these look like books. Well, the nature of the divine. I have read this. Can a mortal become good? Is the very idea blasphemy? Science relies on experience, where there may be evidence presented in support. The term evolution has no application to the divine spark and illuminates dull matter in incomprehensible ways. The foremost example is angels, to whom we owe the existence of our virtuous mortal souls, which brings us to a paradox. A mortal soul transforms into an immortal essence. There are many such breathtaking events which each promise a connection to the divine. Sunny Sarana is perfect proof of this. The Starstone trial desecrated divinity, turned it into a god's exam, where any trickster with a handful of spells who can avoid some traps in a deadly maze may rise to divinity. Is the nature of divinity then so sacred indeed? Healer and the secrets of the Needlade lens. Boring. Without a shadow of a doubt, expecting nothing in return, the life and feats of Lord Axelar Tresbot. Definitely have read this. I wish there was a way to distinguish books that you have already read. Maybe I should mark them. It's already marked. Is there a way? No. Rarity, price, weight. It would be very nice to know which books you have read. Chemist's fire, thank you. Heal, protection from good, scroll of vanish. So this just gives you extra movement. 30 feet, okay. Alrighty. Oh, there's a chest. I'm just collecting taxes for the war effort, you know. I'm pretty sure I said in the past that I shouldn't be doing this, going people's tents and taking their stuff, but I don't know, I can't help myself.
It is laid as directed.
I can't help myself. And these weapons are rusty. Let's we'll give them to the quartermaster to fix them. A group of soldiers is talking loudly, laughing joyfully and passing around a flask. So picture this. My sword is by the fire. There's 2 goblins about to snatch it, and 3 more are digging through my tent. And I'm sat in the bushes wearing just my mail shirt, wondering what the blast to do. An old mercenary taught me about the mail shirt. You can sleep in armor, but it's not so bad in mail once you get used to it. Too bad no one told me not to go into the bushes without my sword. So what do you do? What did I do? I barked like crazy. Goblins are afraid of dogs, you know. So they all went wild and started running around. Yeah, I remember the goblins for some reason really hate the afraid dogs, yeah. I don't remember why though. I remember we were reading about this when I was playing Kingmaker, but I don't remember why. So I spot my sword and they spot me. So I jump over the fire, wearing nothing but my mail shirt, and I grab my sword and I yell in my big tough voice, "Oh Inheritor, grant me the power to crush these filthy creatures." My sword's shining, the goblins are screaming. I jump to attack them and they fight back, but I fought them off somehow. But ever since then, I never take a step without my weapon. Scylla takes a sip from the flask. That's some story. Hey, stop gulping. Leave some for us. We're only just set off and you're already drinking it. And with a queen in the camp. Stop this at once. I mean, she's right. The knights quickly snap to attention. Scylla raises the flask and says loudly, "Right you are, Commander Tirabade. We are but drinking to the Queen's health." Scylla shows some discipline. Scylla becomes serious and puts the flask away. "My apologies, Commander." There you go. There you go. Fall in line. That's better. You are a paladin in an army, not a mercenary in a raiding party. make sure you act like it. Alright. Let's have some order around here.
This is how it was meant to be.
Yes, this is how it was.
No one bar our path.
Yes, this is how it was meant to be. Tell them, Sarivok. Tell them how it is. Let none of these bitches think otherwise.
I fear nothing.
I know you fear nothing. I'm with you. If I had a voice like yours, I would fear of nothing too. There are fighters here that Her Majesty brought from the capital. It's frightening to leave Kenabres, but attacking is the best way to defend it. It's an honor. Yes, it is an honor. Are we done? Have we done everything? Chapel? Yes, I think we've explored everything. Sheila. Did we talk to Lan?
Shrubbery, flowers, weeds, all of it.
Where is she? Oh. Maybe they will, but I actually just like looking at the sky. Hey, Sarivok, I was trying to say... The Knight Commander commands the Knights really fast and I almost twisted my tongue. Alright. I think we explored everything here. We examined everything. Let's go sell stuff. Let's give Sheila... Oh my god, I am seeing all the leveling I need to do and I am afraid to touch it. This is one of my problems with this kind of complicated games, especially Pathfinder. When it's time to level up, it's not like you, oh yeah, let's do it. It's like you know you're gonna lose yourself in 3,000 pages of rules. Especially now that you have the Mythic Ascension too. Alright. So I wanted to give you this, I think. Yeah? Yeah. There you go, girl. Enjoy. Alright. So I did some inventory management here. Let's go sell some stuff. So let's see. Okay. This will keep. For some reason I want to have some ever-burning torch on me, you never know. And the rest of the stuff... What's this? Okay, let's make sure. Bloodstone, maybe I should keep one. Keep one, you never know. I think we're good. We'll make 11k from all that, eh? And let's also sell the books here. And the notes, I don't think we need them. The booze, I don't think we need either. Keep one of that. I hope they are not used for cooking, eh? That's done. Amulet of Agile Fists. Do I need to sell scrolls? No. Not now at least. A merchant would pay well for it, but they are marked as notable items. Let's keep all the notables. You never know. Don't think it's by accident that it's placed in this bag instead of in this tab instead of this one. Oh. All right, that's done. Let's see. I have. Let's go by price. Okay. Lockpicks. Oh, forgot all my. I sold all my crap here. Let's. I want a bag of holding. We have a bag of holding. No. Is it called a bag of holding? Yes, it is. So no bag here. Okay. I should have taken a look before I sold the stuff, because now it's all it's his inventory and my junk all together. Unfortunately, no notables, usable. Then no potions. Where do I buy potions around here? Okay, let's see. Amulets and not amulets, like jewelry. CMD, no. Agile Fist, no. Mighty Fist, no. I mean, maybe for him. I know I already have this, which gives what it gives. Weapon finesse fit. If you have it, you apply dexterity modifier to damage rolls. He could benefit from this. $4K, 4K. I have 15K. Let's save first before I do anything stupid. He needs the AC. Let's see. Protection, this. I think I'm gonna buy this. Dueling, no. Competence bonus to AC, attack and damage roll 16k. This is nice, but against flying enemies. Circumstantial, but it gives a lot of bonuses. AC, attack and damage. This I will buy, but not now. AC is very important for now. A challenge, I don't know what that is. So we have two candidates here. Ring of Protection and Amulet of Mighty Fists. I could give him the protection, the Ring of Protection, and give him the Mighty Fists too. What else? Oh my god, there's so much stuff here. Buckler +1. We already have. Shield Bash. We don't use Shield Bash. Maybe Seal. I don't know if she has the feature to take this. to go into shield bash. I don't think so. Adamantine, 17k. Full plate +1. What are you using, Scylla? She's using half plate of it's +2. 10 armor, 0 dexterity. Essentially, if we buy the full plate +1, we would trade 1 AC with 2 constitution. I don't know if it's worth it. I like the AC, but +2 to constitution. I mean, we'll get belts for constitution and stuff like that later, but for now we get one more attribute point, which is a lot more rare than AC. Let's keep the what we have, save some money. This would be nice for her. What would we get though? No, we don't need it. The one we have is just fine. Perfect. Light armor. Do we have anything? Hide. We need to be careful with his armor. It needs to be non-metal, so I don't know. Like there are, is the padded armor is light though. Medium armor, enhancement +2. +2 insane bonus to AC against attack made with natural weapons. Really? Against attacks? Not worth it. Flowing scales. Medium armor. +2. Scale mail gives the attacks against its wearer 10% chance of miss due to concealment. I wonder if True Seeing goes through this armor property here. That works like blur or displace. Not. It's less than blur and displacement, but I wonder if it counts as an illusion effect. This one. Is it bypassed by True Seeing? I don't know. These are too expensive. Oh, Jesus. 45k, 75k. Alright, no. Let's buy the jewelry. This, I want to buy this, but I'm not really comfortable with money right now. Let's just buy the ring for now. Boost our AC as much as we can. There must be, I think there was a medic tent somewhere around here. There must be someone that sells potions, right? Tirabade.
It is laid as directed.
No. No. Oh, there it is. Oh, I haven't been in here at all. This is the field hospital. Alas, the clerics of Kinabre suffered especially heavy losses, so we are in desperate need of healers. We are few, but the gods are with us. The prayers of good people around the world are with us. Look at all this detail. Many times I forget to appreciate how much detail they have put in the environments. Oh, I have a book here. In Search of Joy, Confessions of a Heretic. I think I have already read this. I tried to find a mod to that it would mark already read books as, you know, with something like a color or whatever, but I couldn't find one. There is none, fortunately. Whatever. All right. Oh, this there is Rathimus. Teacher, what's this word? Orthopraxy. It means things should be done right, not slapdash. Maybe he has items. Yeah, he's one of the guy from the tavern. Again, we have the same dialogues again, like they are new. How did you end up on the battlefield though? Everyone here has a story like that, but mine... Shut up! Stop screaming! It was bureaucracy. Then the old director of the Canabras temple died. May Abadar rest his soul. The church required a replacement. I volunteered and served for 30 years without incident. I prayed, organized festivals and funerals, bought candles, sanctified water, boring mundane things that make up the daily routine of civilized society. But then civilized society failed and it was time for me to go to war. Praise Abadar, who led me through the ruins to the defender's hut. Okay. Who is that boy with you? This one. Kayadu the shepherd, my apprentice. He's a smart boy and his faith is strong. He serves Era still though, but there's still something he can learn from an old servant of Abadar. He'll be a great cleric when he gets a little older. What kind of help I can expect from you? We have already been through this. Show me what you are selling, bro. Cooking a tasty dish. Bring that here. No weapons, no armor, jewelry. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. Let's go by price and go for the cheapest. Cape of Fainting. The cape grants its wearer +2 bonus on feint checks. +2 enhancement bonus to charisma. Bonuses of the same type usually don't stack. Excuse me. I might buy this. Wisdom. Oh, this is good for... this is very good for my friend here. That gains AC and attack rolls from Wisdom. Where is it? Let's buy this from him. This is +2 to AC. This could actually work for him too, eh? I think he gains AC from Wisdom. How much money do we have? 7k. We can buy Cloak of Resistance +3, unfortunately. We could sell some weapons though, eh? Because this is a nice cape. Nice cloak. Any other AC stuff? This is nice for her. Already has one. Perfect. Plus 5 competence bonus on perception and trickery. Wow. It's definitely time to sell some weapons, I think. Wow. These are very expensive, don't even bother. What if the wearer has the ice plant hex? It also grants them plus 2 natural armor bonus to AC. This is very nice. As soon as either of the two witches, the shaman or the witch, gains the ice plant, we're buying this. This is awesome. Bonus to intelligence. Alright. Cloak of resistance. We can't buy. Let's buy this. And we'll come back to... we'll sell some weapons. Let's try this on him first. Something... I'm missing something. There are so many rules I forget all the time. Where is it? Wisdom. When unarmored, not using a shield, the shifter adds her wisdom bonus to her AC. I don't see any increase. If she's wearing non-metal armor, she instead adds half her wisdom bonus to her AC. Half. Rounded up or down? Because half of 16 is 1.5. Plus 3 is 1.5. Maybe it's rounded down. Wisdom bonus to AC. So there it is. Plus 3 to wisdom. Plus 2 to wisdom. So it works. But where is the armor? But when I give... Oh shit, what? Defensive instinct plus 2. I don't understand. I really don't understand. I should be getting plus 1. But here I see plus 1 and plus 1 from a defensive instinct. Although I'm wearing armor. And when I give him this, nothing happens. +1 AC bonus unarmored. +2 from wisdom. You are confusing me, bro. You are confusing me with all your rules. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's give him to him and be done with it. Alright, whatever. Where is the ring? Oh, wait a minute. What is this? +1 luck bonus on all saving throws. What did I do? Ah, what did I do, man? There it is. Oh, no, it's better. Sheila can use it. Yeah, let's go like this. Oh my god, she has terrible... She also has the mage armor too, though. I mean, these are the frontliners. Maybe I should give him the +2 to be a bit more balanced. Here, bro. Here. You take the better one. Good. Alright. That's done. Copy recipe. Also, now that I will forget about it. Where is Wolfie? Learn some scrolls here. I just noticed the other day, like, there is this awesome learn all the scrolls that he can learn instead of going into inventory and do it one by one. This is awesome. Perfect. He has haste now too, but he can't cast it because he's not level 3 caster yet. So yeah, let me go back and sell some weapons, and I'll come back to this guy and see what else I can buy. Alright. Oh, this is new. Your supply would do any wine shop proud. Does the crusade really need this much alcohol? Wilson smiles shyly. Don't think I'm trying to encourage drunkenness among our crusaders. It's all in good fun, a way to blow off some steam. When soldiers can gather by the fire and raise a cup to honor both the living and the dead, it reminds them that life goes on. But those who drink to excess or to the detriment of their duties won't get a drop from me. There is no sight more depressing than a drunkard. Agreed. I agree wholeheartedly. So let's sell all this garbage. I mean, it's not garbage. Some of them are good weapons, but I really want that cloak, and I want to have some. I also want to have some money to even buy some potions or something. Okay. This is ours. +3, very nice. And Let's also buy potions. Thank God he has a lot. How can I buy more? Not all of them though. God damn it, why can't I split? Why can't I split? Can you tell me why? What am I missing? Ah, oh my god. Oh my god, I was looking for this for so long. Are you serious? Are you serious? Wait, I don't have any more of them. Oh, I have some. Ah, these are moderate. Okay. Okay, that's enough for now. What's this? Pearl of Power, second level 2 spells. This seemingly normal pearl of average size and luster is a potent aid to all spellcasters who prepare spells. Once per day on command, the Pearl of Power enables the processor to recall any one spell that they had prepared and then cast that day. The spell is then prepared again just once per day. LOL! Dude. Dude. This is very good. God damn. Stone Fist. Let's keep some money. What do I need the most? Do I have protection from poison? Let me remember here. I have delay poison. Protection from energy communal. I have, but I can't. I don't have the slots yet. We need definitely more slots for Camellia. Death Wards I don't think I need for now. Unbreakable Heart. Heroism. What is this? What? Where did I find this? All party members in 30-foot area get a +2 bonus to caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance. The weapons become good aligned and count as if they were made of cold iron. This symbol of Yomedai when placed on the belt. What? Huh. Dude. Where is it? Where the fuck is this thing? Why is this in potions, man? Shouldn't this stupid thing be in the accessories? Fucking kidding me, bro. As soon as you touch the relic, you experience a vision. The events feel as if you lived through them yourself. I kneel before your altar and ask for the 1000th time. Where are you? What evil has struck you silent and forced you to return your back on those of us sworn to you? Are you still alive? Answer us. Last Aslanti, I beseech you. Answer me, Aroden. I need you now more than ever. My cheeks are inflamed with resentment. He doesn't answer our prayers. All of us, his devoted paladins, feel the great absence of our patron's disappearance. His grace over us has faded and we have been orphaned. Why then do I not grieve but instead feel like a rejected daughter? I kneel in front of the altar in the tiny house's chapel and pray. No one dares to disturb me, but they don't know that it is not devout faith that keeps me here, but fear. I am afraid to go outside. A duty I am not prepared to face awaits me there. A war is waiting. I have never been in a real war before, unlike my father. His armor, which has seen many battles, lies near the altar on a stone slab bearing his name. The gold buckle on his belt gleams with the symbol of Aroden stamped on it. I remember it shining much brighter in the past, this relic of our lost god. Everyone expects me to go into battle, clad in my father's armor as a true daughter of my lineage. I must not dishonor my family. I must smite my enemies with my family's motto as my battle cry. But I'm scared. What happens if I fail? If I hesitate or show fear? If I let everyone down? I'll be a disgrace, the stupid girl who ruined everything. Aroden, how I miss your grace. Footsteps echo behind me. Who dares to violate my privacy? Why now, when my wretched, treacherous heart could falter at any moment? A warrior stands behind me, not young or old, just an ordinary knight in a simple breastplate. She looks me straight in the eye, without impertinence, but also without adulation. Oh man, that's a lot. What the fuck, man? At first I think I misheard her. The warrior's words sounded like an answer to my unspoken thoughts. How odd. Or... You will not falter. I see you standing firm. So leave your fear behind. Who is she? How does she read the words written on my heart? And how dares she do so without permission? I prepare an angry rebuke, but the words die on my lips and only a pitiful complaint comes out instead. Aroden left us. Stupid me, why are you squeaking like a mouse? What an embarrassment you are. You must... The warrior drops down to one knee before me so that our eyes are level. There is strength in her calm, determined face. Yes, he left us, but that doesn't mean we are alone. I will support you in this battle. Oh my god, I can't, sorry. Sorry. Go make a sandwich, bro. This symbol of Yomidai, when placed on the belt, emits a holy aura. All party members in 30-foot area get +2 bonus to caster level 6 makes the... Okay. The weapons become good aligned. That's what I want to see. Dude, just explain to me what good aligned does, bro. Don't explain to me the alignment. Explain to me the good aligned. So it refers to items that bypass demon damage reduction by having the good alignment, often combined with cold iron, or weapons that deal extra damage against evil. Crucial for fighting demons, with key methods including the align weapon spell. Okay. I will have it on my belt. So if I have this on my belt, I don't need to worry about cold iron weapons no more, huh? Okay. Okay. Okay, what I was looking here, yeah, I was looking at the scrolls. We have a delay poison communal. Funks. Oh, he doesn't have. I think it was called Funk. A spell that adds but it does damage or attack rolls to natural weapons. I don't remember. But we clearly want it for him and the horse. Arrow of Law. What does the Arrow of Law does? Ah. I need resist energy, communal. Like, for real. Maybe I should drop the skeletons for now and add to here resist or protection from energy. Yeah, the resist is the lesser one. The protection is the better one, but she has spellbook. She has the resist energy, not protection. How much for protection? Fuck it. Ah, it's not against all energy. It's shit. It's its element. Ah, let's go with resistance for now. Resistance communal better. Actually, let's see communal. Okay, delay poison communal from evil. Let's buy some of these. Acid, gold. Better than nothing. And oh, that's all the potions you have. Bless weapon, light wounds. No shield, no nothing. No restoration, nothing. God damn. Oh, I don't have the money, eh? Shit. Shit. Let's have... let's take a gold. Bye-bye money. Bye-bye money. So... the clock. Who? Who? Me. Me. It's all about me. Do I really want to have stealth skill checks? I mean, she's good. She kinda sucks. Kinda. I mean, she really sucks. Oh man, she's the worst of them all. But I feel like I mean, I like this +3 to stealth kill skill checks. Fuck it. Alright, that's all. We're done. Okay, we have talked to everybody. We have done our trading. Now let's talk to our dear queen here. And then we're gonna level up. The queen greets you with a stare. She has dropped the pompous air with which she just announced the Fifth Crusade. The face of the ruler of Mendev appears calm and thoughtful. She has made her move and now awaits her opponent's reply.
Commander, I'm satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task. You will have to prove yourself a shrewd leader and hire the necessary troops with the provided funds. I have chosen a target for your campaign, and that target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the World Wound. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by Iomade herself. Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. The Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. The holiness of the banner weakens them and robs them of one of their most dangerous abilities, teleportation.
Oh, interesting.
A forced march to Dresden awaits you. The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the Citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. Its recovery is just as important as retaking the city itself. I hope the task is clear. I'm sending 2 specialists to help you, along with the soldiers. A historian, Nura Denduar, and a cleric, Soziul Vainik.
Historian. And a cleric. I will need a cleric. I don't have a cleric actually. The queen nods to the human man and the young halfling woman standing next to her.
Hi! Listen, it's amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad.
Oh my
There's
God.
knights in shining armor, deadly dangers, glorious feats. We are going to show those demons. I'm so tired of sitting in a library reading books about history. It's time I took part in it.
Oh my God, are you serious? Oh, this makes me just wanna stop playing the game, right? I'm seriously. What the fuck is this, man? Is this a cartoons? Dude, the queen is here. Like, we are in the middle of war with fucking demons. And she's acting like she's a child. She's giving me this as my... I don't know, assistant or... Oh my God, man.
I'm glad to help our cause, Commander. If you have some time later, I'd like to speak with you further.
I mean, this dude is alright, but... Come on, man, what was that other caricature of a character? That little girl, what the fuck, man? Not her appearance, the way she talks and shit, man. They're like, oh my God, dude, what the fuck? This is worse than... sometimes, I swear to God, this game sometimes, with portraits and characters and stuff like that, it's worse than Larian games. Like, I kid you not. And Larian is one of the worst for maintaining, you know, atmosphere. God damn, man. This, like... Oh my god, bro.
Hawk, you're the Knight Commander's people now. His trusted advisors and companions. Now then, will you please leave us? Irabeth, you can go too.
So disappointed, bro. When we met at the Defender's Heart, I never imagined you to make me the commander of the new crusade.
Some actions may be deemed bold, or even extreme, and beyond those, there are some you might call the Queen's last resort. I am not a simple monarch. I am at war with the Abyss, a war which has lasted over 100 years. I cannot allow myself the luxury of caution. In you, I see a chance, and I am willing to stake everything on it.
You just met me 5 minutes ago. But, as he says, in you I see a chance and I'm willing to stake everything. Okay.
However, you cannot blame me for putting you in charge of the crusade. I only formalized what had already happened in the hearts and minds of many. People spoke of the power that descended upon you and helped you save the Wardstones from corruption and total destruction.
Fair enough.
Word of this feat quickly spread far beyond the borders of Mendev. There was no other person who could better fit the role of Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade.
Fair enough, if you say so. I used to be a lumberjack a couple of months ago. Now I'm a general. A 4-star general, actually, because I'm the leader of the whole crusade. After her, of course. I have some questions. Did you know that the souls of angels from heaven are confined in the Wardstone?
I had guessed as much. Many angels fought alongside us in the First Crusade. Heaven was unable to mobilize its full might to aid us, but individual celestials volunteered to fight for our cause. Then one day, they all vanished, saying that they were setting off on an important mission. Not long after, Iomede's herald erected the first Wardstone in Kenobris, and then the others in cities across Mendev. Even back then, I had nagging doubts, but my faith in Iomede easily assuaged them. It is for us to serve the goddess, after all, not to question her works.
Okay.
Nevertheless, I am pleased that you solved the mystery of the Wardstone in Kenobris and were able to save this gift of Iomede. It was a deed worthy of a Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade.
The Queen subtly inclines her head in solemn acknowledgement of your service. Alright. You should know, I received an unusual gift in the caves beneath Kenabres. In a vision I saw the death of an angel called Lariel. Somehow he was able to grant me the ability to reveal the light of heaven.
Lariel. I knew him. He disappeared shortly before the world wound grew and Dresden fell into the enemy's hands. In the chaos, we had more important concerns than investigating the fate of a single angel. Even one so righteous and beloved as Lariel. And afterward, matters took a turn for the worse. The angels left us to go on their special mission.
We had more important concerns than investigating the fate of a single angel. Okay.
It is so strange to hear the names I used to hear when I was young, like getting a message from the past. It is sad news, but it brings me back to the times when we strongly believed in our victory, and we rushed headlong toward it without fear. Could it be that such times have come again?
Maybe. Do you remember this? Show here the Covenant of the Inheritor.
Wherever did you get this? I thought this relic was destroyed many years ago. How strange it is to see it whole again. At one time, it gave me hope. I am pleased that this object will serve the crusade once more.
Queen Galfrey's hand twitches, as if trying to reach for the relic of its own accord. But the queen steals its movement. I should have read that text about the amulet. I stopped halfway because it was boring, but I should have read this. You withstood a blow from Arelu warless in that battle. Should have read this because I don't have the context now. I had a vision of Yomida giving her covenant to you.
I was young and did not fully understand the magnitude of the duty that had been entrusted to me. Iomade gave me hope and strength to see me through the trials ahead, and in so doing, she won my everlasting loyalty.
Alright, I reloaded and went back and read the whole text that was inscripted, like the tooltip with all the text revolving around the story that we're talking about here between her and Yomida. It was on the tooltip of that relic. And now I understand. So the goddess herself appeared to her, and she made a vow. The god made a vow she vowed the human, the queen, that she would always protect, she would always help the humans, and she encouraged her. So then there was a battle. She was leading the armies against demons. I think they were attacking Is or something like that, the city. Is a fortress, I don't know. Then there was Arilu there. They attacked them with vicious spells. She kinda tore apart the Queen's army, the Mortal Army. Everyone was fleeing, of course. The Queen remembered the vision, or the goddess herself that appeared to her, and she remembered the encouragement she received from the goddess, and tried to do the same thing for the fleeing troops. Of course, the fleeing troops were men, because you know, men are like that. They are useless and fearful and all that, you know. But yeah, she tried to do the same thing as the goddess, to encourage the army. So now I have a bit more context about what we are talking about. You withstood a blow from Arelu warless in that battle.
I would proudly declare that to be true, and say that even Arelu Vorlesh could not kill me on her first attempt. But to do so would be boasting. I was protected by my goddess. However, I was glad to see that, no matter how great the betrayer of humanity's power, it is nothing as compared to Iomede's might.
Do you still remember the oath you swore in battle?
Always. No matter how arduous, no matter how dark the skies, no matter how much blood flows from my wounds, I shall stand with you. We shall fight for our loved ones and our friends, for the right to live and die free. We shall do everything we possibly can, and after that, we shall begin to do the impossible. And if the hour should come when our arms can no longer raise our swords, our bodies will become a shield to cover those who still have strength to fight. I, Galfrey, Queen of Mendev, swear this to you. This is my vow.
Do I wanna give it this to her though? It's pretty useful. I think I want to keep it. I would like to keep wearing this relic.
Then so you shall. What matters is that the covenant of the inheritor has been recovered. Perhaps it should be in your hands now, because you have greater need of it.
Exactly.
But should you ever feel that you no longer need this relic, I ask that you give it to me. I would be delighted to touch it again.
Or maybe should I give this? Like, I mean, it's very practical to have it. It's very useful. Ah, fuck her. I'll keep it. It doesn't feel right story-wise because this was between her and the goddess, but I have her permission, so. I have some questions about my mission to retake Dresden.
Of course. I shall answer.
You better. How did the demons manage to conquer Dresden?
That's a good question. Its walls were built by dwarf craftsmen, and the power of the Sword of Valor protected the city. Alas, where raging hordes failed, a single lying tongue was all they needed to succeed. The demoness Minago convinced a young and ambitious crusader named Staunton Vane that the banner belonged on the battlefield. He went on a daring and unapproved raid, and the banner ended up in the enemy's hands. The city fell soon after. Ever since then, for 7 decades, it has served as a citadel for the forces of the Abyss.
That's why everybody hates him. Staunton Vane. I saw him at a Grey Garrison. He defected to the demon side.
Oh, really? I wasn't informed of this. After Dresden fell because of Staunton, he was nearly sentenced to death. He deserved it. In wartime, men are hanged for far less. But you have no idea what a terrible sight it is. A raging crowd of crusaders baying for blood. Never have my fighters looked so much like the demons we are fighting.
What the fuck are you talking about, man? This dude was a fucking straight traitor, straight up. Like, you should have hanged him twice. Once when he was alive, and then you should have hanged him second time when he was dead. Just to be sure. What the fuck are you talking about? What?
I commuted Staunton's sentence and stripped him of his rank. Not just for him, but for my army and my country. We are not Hell Knights. We do not maintain discipline with public executions.
Oh my god, are you serious? Oh, dude. And I wanted to kneel before you and show you respect? What the fuck, man? These dudes have been the traitor of the century. You lost Dresden. You lost the sword, the holy sword. Countless people died, countless soldiers. You lost the city, and all you did was strip him of his rank. Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh my, I can't. I just can't. And you are queen? Still, there was no revolution? What the fuck? In real life, you would have been assassinated like in no time. What? I can't believe no one decided to punish him. Yeah, I mean, even if not publicly execute him, which you should, because you should use him as an example for the next fool that would have weird thoughts like that about betraying, you know, the Crusades. Like, even even if you take this out of the equation, you should at least fucking punish him unofficially, like end him. Some, you know, a few weeks after that. In his bed, like while he was sleeping. You should have sent a couple of assassins to take care of him. Useless. Oh my god, unbelievable. Unbelievable. On the other hand, who am I to tell her what she had to do or not? Like all these things here again, I have been seeing this situation over and over again. Most of these options are things that in a situation like this, like a former lumberjack that newly appointed as a general, still very inferior to her as far as rank goes, would never say anything of this bullshit to a king or a queen. On the other hand, since she's so soft and she doesn't even execute fucking traitors that give the, let's say, the key to the city to the enemy, I mean, why fear her? Apparently she doesn't punish disrespect or crimes or whatever. So, I mean, I'm just... doesn't make sense, man. No, I don't understand. You punish him with a life of disgrace and humiliation. That life finally broke him. No. You should have... Now I am starting to tell her what to do. That way he would have either changed his life for the better or realized he had no one to blame but himself. Why the fuck would I say that? I just told her that he betrayed us again for the second time. Why would a sane person say this? This clearly has no sense. You should have... That way he would have either changed his life... Dude, you know, he just sided with the demons again. Like, why would you say this, for example? It makes no sense. You would say this if we didn't know that he betrayed us again. Maybe we could say this or think this. You shouldn't have stayed the hand of justice. If he had died, he wouldn't be betraying you again. This is the most appropriate, but again, not say this thing to a queen. Like, this is a thought we could have. I can't believe no one decided to punish him unofficially. Maybe I will go with this. Let's go with this. I don't tell her what to do. I'm just expressing to her my thought. I can't believe no one decided to punish him unofficially.
Not in my army. I know all too well that the armies of some kingdoms tolerate humiliation, beatings, and even murder. Their commanders imagine it brings their soldiers together and enforces discipline.
Yep.
Anyone who tries to introduce such rules in Mendev will face a tribunal, along with anyone who tries to shield them. Even upper command.
But that's that's shots fired at me. I don't know, man. I don't like what I'm hearing here. She's not fit to rule. She's too soft. Fucking hell. What forces are at my disposal?
Everyone we saw today at the parade. First among them, the Eagle Watch, who remain a powerful force thanks to Irabeth's resourcefulness. Also marching with you are several minor knightly orders, as the minor volunteer units like to be called. And finally, I have personally selected some recruits from Neurosian. They have little in the way of battle experience, but great determination and a thirst to prove themselves. I've always thought that an army benefits from at least one such unit. These forces, as I said, are not enough for a march on Dresden. You will have to hire additional troops with the funds that have been provided to you. But for a brave commander, and I hope you are one, that is just the beginning. If you retake Dresden, recover the holy power of the Sword of Valor, and gain a foothold in the region, then new armies will join under your banner. The Fifth Crusade is only beginning. Many battles and victories lie ahead.
If you retake Dresden and recover the holy power of the Sword of Valor and gain a foothold in the region, the new armies will join under your banner. I'm thinking about Halrun now. Isn't Halrun beneath her command? I remember he was a governor in Kinabres, but because I don't know that much of geography in Golarion, isn't Kinabres part of Mendev? Like, you know, like for example in the United States, like, you know, you have Texas or New York, you have governors, but they all are under the command of the president. Right? Of the United States, for example. Isn't it the same here, something like that? Because if that's the case, like from what I saw from Halrun, he was ruling, he was a governor ruling with an iron fist. He was doing inquisitions and executions and burning people alive. She had nothing to say about that. Because she clearly says even our upper command won't escape her wrath if commanders and such are cruel and, you know, rule with an iron fist. I know all too well that the armies of some kingdoms tolerate humiliation, beatings and even murder. Doesn't burning people alive and inquisitions count as murder? Or, you know, I mean... something, unless, again, maybe I'm not well versed in the geography of the place, and but it seemed to me that Halrun was part of the Crusades, and Kinabres was active in the Crusade. The Crusades are under her. I don't know. It's been decades and no one has managed to retake the city. Why did you think we are different? Why do you think we are different?
We have a chance now that we haven't seen in decades. But it's more than that. You created this chance for us by foiling the demon's plans in Kinabres. The army who attacked the city came straight from Dresden. Demon hordes from the Abyss are usually encamped there, but many of them perished on the streets of Kinabres. We must attack swiftly, before they can restore their forces. When the city is free and the Sword of Valor appears before our soldiers, they won't be sending in any more reinforcements. Demons cannot teleport into an area protected by the banner of the goddess.
Mm-hmm. What about long-term goals? Do you know how to get rid of the World Wound forever?
Now you are talking like a real knight commander.
Mm-hmm.
However, answering your question is not easy. To win this war, we must bar the demon's way. There are a few planar rifts leading to the Abyss across the territory we call the World Wound. The best specialists we could find have tried to close them on separate occasions, with no success, as you may have guessed. The world wound is more than just a chain of portals to the abyss. We do not understand its nature yet. The methods of rift closure known to magical science simply do not work here. However, we have a hypothesis, and a rather well-grounded one, that we must begin at the source of the problem, the place where the world wound was opened. The main rift lies through the city of Iz and the Threshold Fortress, deep in the former lands of Socorus. We have never managed to fight our way so far and gain a foothold to allow the mages to explore the origins of the world wound. So, the next step, after you succeed in Dresden, is an offensive push deeper into the world wound, with the aim of reaching Threshold, the very threshold of the abyss.
I see.
Wonderful.
And what are you going to do?
Overlooking a spot of insubordination just at the moment. However, I shall answer you. I shall prepare the defenses at Nerosian and all the other border cities and plan the future of the Fifth Crusade. Does that satisfy your curiosity, Knight Commander?
Why the attitude? I just asked. I didn't mean anything by it. What insubordination? Is she talking about me? Because I asked the question. And what are you gonna do about my insubordination? You couldn't even punish the fucking traitor of the century. You have made a mess. Shall prepare the defenses at Neo-Syrian, the capital of Mendev. Defensive fortification to hold back the... okay. Holy city of Yomidai. And all of the other border cities' defenses, and plan the future of the Fifth Crusade. Requires Angel Mythic Path. My queen, I would ask you to remain with us. The Dresden campaign is the hope of the Crusade, and the blessing of Yomidai that you carry may be decisive in this battle.
What is this I hear? A polite attempt to appeal to the conscience of an old sovereign? I don't know if you realize what you're suggesting. If our enemies in the depths of the wound were to discover that I was with your army, they would immediately send their most vicious demons to attack. They would stop at nothing to be rid of me, and thereby sow chaos across Mendev. But you are right. I shouldn't be sitting it out in the rear. I am a warrior queen and a queen of warriors.
You go, girl.
Yet my fighters have forgotten what I look like. Fine. I shall join the crusade, but on my own terms. First, I shall assemble my entourage and lead the parade out of the camp. I shall catch up with you later, along with a few hand-picked bodyguards. We'll change our armor, and I'll become a knight of a minor order and join the troops incognito.
Huh? What? Why? Why change your armor and become a knight of minor order and join the troops incognito? I don't understand, man.
Until we approach Dresden, no one should know I am among you. But before we storm the city, I shall show myself to the troops and join the battle. Let it be a surprise for the demons. I hope you won't complain of my company on the road, Commander, since you were the one who insisted upon it. Do you have any other questions?
Maybe I shouldn't have asked. The task is clear. Maybe I should have let her go and see over the defense of the neighboring cities. Maybe the queen shouldn't be on the battlefield, I don't know. But it would be good for morale. On the other hand, she wants to hide up until the last moment. The task is clear, I guess.
Then let's get going. May Ayomade help us.
Okay. Gods help us, indeed. Because there's something wrong with the queen, like, not wrong, like, she's not inspiring a lot of... she's not too inspiring. That's all. Okay, where are we actually? We're still on the highlands. Okay. Let's take a look here. Farewell. The army begins its march from Canabres. We have read this. Within an impenetrable darkness, a voice has cried out. Is this a friend or foe luring in its prey? Oh, Tarantula, yeah. Where are all these entries, man? I was seeing. In pursuit of the past? No. Where was this? The journal was updated, but I can't figure out where it is now. I have to look at them one by one again. Whatever. Maybe it's buried somewhere around here. Sometimes, against all the laws of warfare and reason, the ravaged and burning city suddenly bared its teeth and repelled the demons who were already celebrating their victory. What power granted this reprieve to the mortals, and what will they do with the unexpected gift? I don't know, man. What's this? I don't know. I really dislike the system that when the journal updates, when there are cutscenes or in the middle of the dialogue, because when that, like, when the journal updates, you get the tooltip over up here on the screen, and you can click it, and you can go immediately in the journal and check it out. But now, after so much dialogue and so many updates in the journal, I can't, like, fuck off, game, okay? Fuck you. Anivia. Okay. Alright, we'll end it here. We'll start next time with leveling up and getting our mythic, our ascension here. Right, thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye. Take care.